Good morning, students. So once again we are here with chapter number 1, integers, and today's class will be last class for this chapter. Today we are going to finish this chapter. Some questions are left in this chapter that we will do today. So first problem is, when sum of two integers is given and one of the integers is given and we have to find the other integer, then how can we find the other integer? For solving such problem, we have to find the other integer. So let us assume, let the other integer is x. So let the other integer is x. Now we have given that sum of two integers is minus 56 and one of the integers is minus 42. If I write the given statement in the form of equation, then how will I write it? One integer I have assumed as x. We have to find the sum with the other integer. What is the other integer? Minus 42. And what is the sum? Sum of two integers. The sum is given as minus 56. So the result is minus 56. Now we have to find the value of x because that will be our other integer. To find the value of x, I will take minus 42 to the right hand side. Because we have plus sign outside the bracket, so this minus sign will not change. So now I am going to take minus 42 outside the, we will take minus 42 to the right hand side of the equation. Minus 56 is already here. Whenever we change the side of a number, the sign of that number changes. So minus 42 will become plus 42. Minus 56 plus 42. Answer is, one is negative, other is positive. So we will subtract the numbers. 56 minus 42, what is the answer? 14. Greater number is having negative sign, so we will put the minus sign here. So the required integer is minus 14. Therefore, required integer is minus 14. So this is how we will solve this question. Now we will have second problem of this type. Question number 2. In question number 2, now let me revise the first question once again so that you will be able to understand it better. In first question, sum of two integers is given, one of the integer is given, we have to find the other integer. So what we have done, we have assumed that the other integer is x because the sum of x and the given integer, which is minus 42, is equal to minus 56. So I have equalized it with minus 56. Now to solve this equation, I will take minus 42 to the right hand side. The sign will change. It will become plus 42. One number is negative, other number is positive. Negative, positive. So I will subtract the numbers. 56 minus 42, answer is 14. Greater number is negative, so I will put a minus sign before 14. So the required integer is minus 14. Now take the next question. It says the difference between an integer x. Now class, in this question, the value of the integer is already given as x. We need not assume it. It is given in the question as x. And minus 9 is 6. And we have to find all possible values of x. Now this is the question. In this question, difference between, class, sum means we are going to add the numbers, difference means we are going to subtract the numbers. That means we have to subtract the given integers. Now one integer is given as x, other integer is given as minus 9, their difference is given as 6. Difference means after subtracting the two numbers we get the answer as 6. It is written in the question, find all possible values of x. Now what does this statement mean? All possible values of x. Now class, in this question, when it is given as the sum, then there is no problem. We will directly find the sum. When difference is given, you know that we can subtract only the smaller number from the greater number. But here we have two numbers, x and -9. We don't know the value of x. Then how can we say whether x is greater or smaller? So we can assume x as smaller or greater. So we will have two answers. When we assume x as the greater number, then we get other value of x. When we assume x as the smaller number, then the value of x will change. So we will have two answers in this question. That is why it is written in the question, find all possible values of x. Now see here, first I am going to solve it. I am taking x as the greater number. When x is greater than -9. So I am marking it line here to divide the question in two parts. When x is greater than -9. So difference. So finding the difference, we have to subtract the numbers. X is greater. So what will I do? I will subtract 9. This is the sign of subtraction because we are finding the difference. The number already is negative. So I will put the other minus sign inside the bracket. This minus sign is for finding the difference, and this minus sign is of the integer. So x minus -9, and the difference is given as 6. So this is equal to 6. Now we have to solve it to find the value. Now class, in the previous question, outside the bracket we have positive sign. So we have no need to change the sign inside the bracket. Here, outside the bracket we have minus sign. So the sign inside the bracket will change. So this minus will become plus. So x plus 9 equal to 6. To find the value of x, I have to take 9 to the right hand side. Now when I take 9 to the right hand side, 9 is positive here. So when it goes to the right hand side, it becomes negative. So 6 minus 9. So the value of x is equal to -3. The value of x is -3. This is the first part of the question. Now let us suppose that x is smaller than -9. When x is smaller than -9. When x is smaller than -9, then I have to subtract x from -9. So I will write first -9, then subtraction ka sign because we have to find the difference. Now x is smaller, so now I will write x and equal to, result is 6. Now again I will take -9 to the right hand side. So this minus will remain here with x. Minus x is equal to 6. -9 goes to the right hand side, it becomes +9. So minus x is equal to, both numbers are positive, so we will add the numbers. 9 plus 6, answer is 15. To find the value of x, I will take this negative sign to the right hand side because I want to find the value of x and not minus x. So I will take this minus sign to the right hand side. So the value becomes -15. So we have two possible values of x, -3 and -15. Therefore, x is equal to -3 and -15. These are the two possible values of x. Once again, I am repeating the whole question. We are given the difference between two integers. Integers are x and -9, and difference between them is given as 6, and we are told to find all the possible values of x. Now in this question, when two integers are there and we have to find the difference, then we must know which is greater and which is smaller. Because the value of x is unknown, so we have assumed that first part, that x is greater than -9, second part, x is smaller than -9. So when x is greater than -9, we will subtract -9 from x. So x minus -9 equal to 6. When we have minus sign outside the bracket, the sign inside the bracket will change. So minus will become plus. X plus 9 equal to 6. Take +9 to the right hand side. 6 minus 9 and 6 minus 9. 1 positive, 1 negative. So we have subtraction. 9 minus 6 is 3. Greater number sign is negative. So answer is -3. When x is smaller than -9, Then we will subtract x from minus 9. So minus 9 minus x equal to 6. So minus x equal to, take minus 9 to the right hand side, it will become plus 9. 6 plus 9 is 15. And we have to find the value of x. So we will take the negative sign to the right hand side. So the number becomes minus 15. So minus 3 and minus 15 are the two possible values of x. Now we have question number 3. It says the product of two integers is minus 180 if one of them is 12. If one of them is 12, find the other. Now class, in this question we have been given the product of two integers, and the product of two integers is given as minus 180. One integer is given as 12. We have to find the other integer. So again, let us assume, let the other integer is x. Here product we have to find, so I will multiply x. Product means the answer of multiplication. So multiply x with minus 180. Sorry, this is the product. Given integer is 12. So multiply x with 12 and the product is minus 180. Now I want to find the value of x. So I will take 12 to the right hand side. Now 12 is multiplied here. So when we take it to the right hand side, it will be divided. So minus 180 by 12. One number is positive, other is negative. So the sign of the quotient will be negative. Minus 15. So the value of x is equal to minus 15. So this is how we will solve this type of questions when to the product of two integers is given, one integer is given. So to find the other integer, I have taken the other integer to the right hand side. So because we are multiplying it here, so now here it will be divided. Now better keep one thing in mind here, that whatever the sign of the number here, that will not change. Because this is multiplication, we are going to divide the number, so sign will remain same. So minus 180 divided by 12, answer is minus 15. So the other integer is minus 15. So this is how we will solve this type of questions. Now I am giving one more question. Question number 4 for today, and it says a number changes from 40 to minus 30. So what is the increase or decrease in the number? Now beta, in this question we have been given that a number changes from 40 to minus 30. Whenever there is some change, we always subtract. And here the change is from 40 to minus 30. Number has been changed from 40 to minus 30. So 40 minus minus 30. Now minus, outside the bracket we have negative sign. So minus sign inside the bracket will change. So it will become plus 30. 40 plus 30, answer is 70. So we have seen that the change is of 70. Now we have to see whether this is increase or decrease. For finding whether it is increase or decrease, just look at the sign of the integers. First we have a positive number. Now it has become a negative number. If the number has changed from positive to negative, then there is a decrease. If the number has changed from positive to negative, then there is a decrease. So we will say that the number is decreased by 70. If the number changes from negative to positive, then there is a increase. And if the sign doesn't change, then it always be increase. If the positive number remains positive, then it is increased. If the negative number changes to negative number, then it becomes whether the negative number is going increase in the value, then it will be a case of decrease. So here in this particular question, the number changes from 40 to minus 30. How much change is there? To find that, we have subtract the numbers, minus, and outside the bracket we have negative sign. So this inside sign changes to plus. 40 plus 30 is 70. Now we have to see whether it is increase or decrease, because the sign of the number changes to negative. So there is a decrease. So this is the last class of chapter number 1, integers. Do all these questions in your register and practice the assignment, which we will send you the next day. And this completes your whole chapter number 1. Okay, goodbye for today.